We're doing this again. It's time for Pills of Eternity. Hey. Alright. Last night, I ended on... We'd done some stuff, and cleared out some dungeons, and then not cleared out another dungeon. That was pretty hard. And, oh, I think it crashed. I think the game crashed. No, wait. Okay, no, we're good. And then we trekked back to Deerwood Village, healed up. After, well, we did that twice. First we did it once, and then we went and cleared out some other dungeons that were easier, and then we came back and healed again, saved, and quit. So, first thing, I think we need to go hand in the quest about the pigs to the guy who gave us that, so we killed an ogre that had done some things. We tried to reason with the ogre, but the ogre wasn't being friendly. I'm sure there is a way to get through that without fighting him, but we didn't pull it off. We got a special dialogue option, I think our resolve or perception. I think it was perception. To notice something, and then that made him attack us, which I like. I feel like they do the thing where it's like, yeah, we're going to give you special options sometimes because it makes sense, but it's not always going to be a win button or the correct option. You're not, just because you have the stat doesn't mean that it's always going to help you when you use it. And, you need... It's impossible to have a character who's going to have enough stats to get everything, so it's, it's just interesting. It was different. I think I had another option I could have taken, I forget. Maybe not. So, that was that. But now I can go tell him that I killed the ogre and everything's all done and happy. He was over here in this big pen area. And I'm going to go talk to that guy who told me about the girl. And tell him what the ogre said. I'm pretty sure the girl is just in,
Hello!
Oh, the ogre said. There you go. The thing's even uglier. Look at the size of it. Got big plans for this, you right here. Call it the Lead Splitter. Or the Blunderbuss. It belonged to my father and served in the Saints Wars. It's old but sturdy and packs a real punch. Be more useful to someone like yourself these days. Oh, it's 600 copies for your trouble. Thank you. Positive. Keep the money you use it to rebuild your herd. Yeah, I'm a good person. It's mildly thoughtful of you. The 6 months before any of these can breed anyway. Although, this run's still looking too small. Don't expect to get any good litters out of it. I just as soon not have it weaken the rest of my stock. Why don't you take it? Give me one less mouth to feed. So now I get, and as an extra, I get a piglet pet, right? Sorry, I like my dragon too much. And then a blunderbuss. Maybe that's better than what I currently gave him. No. Oh, no, that's right. I was looking at that. Why is... There we go. Yes. Copy that. What was the other thing I was going to do? Oh, yeah. So, we also have... Okay. So we have stuff to check on here. So, adventure was added. We only lost 45 copper to bandits this time, so we're getting better. Craft hall was completed, so that's cool. Look at this adventure. Rewards, average item, 500 to 1,000 copper. Price on 1 day. Sign. Again, I think Sagani's going to be the best at these things. I don't know if I can trust the druid on his own. So that was our next upgrade. Now we're cracking with fire. Barracks, we got dungeons, we got craft, we got walls. Curio, gentleman, creature part, exotic creatures. Merchant to sell general goods. Leaning towards that. We need the Bailey for a bunch of some stuff too. This is nice. This is simple but nice. The lab, I don't know what the purpose of that is, but it's there, and that's just random. I think it's just a nice thing to do. That'll be like one of my last ones. I'm gonna do the merchant for now. And then after that, we'll start digging into these resting upgrades. Maybe I'll do the Bailey then, because that'll unlock pretty much everything that has prerequisites. Okay. Now let's go talk to that guy. Because that guy isn't entirely honest. Maybe now it'll let us talk to him. Again, maybe not. I'm pretty sure she's just in that dungeon. Tempted to go do it again, but I said I would try to get other stuff and be better first, so we'll see. Oh, wait. Haven't decided. Have not decided entirely. But anyway. We'll mention something about an ogre. So we got rid of it. Found the ogre's lair, but there was no sign of Avis. What? Oh, is he a part of the cult? Shit. He was hoping it was gonna kill me. Okay. Alright, you go for that. You go for that. I'm glad I did this. I love it. This is cool.
On your word.
Excuse me. Ugh, sorry.
Brave Dalphila.
Yes. You're gonna
How may I help?
No waste that, because that's probably gonna be easy.
Your thoughts must flow deeply, indeed. So he's definitely a cultist then. This would tell us about the cultist thing if we hadn't already gone there ourselves, basically. Find dagger, no. Find saber. This one. Shield I don't need. Hatchet I don't need.
Yes?
Now,
Let's see what lies
I
this
don't feel bad looking.
See now what the flame has shown
I'll
us.
check that in a second. Nah, I don't feel bad looking in this box. So he won't attack him. He would normally would have attacked this in sight. Courier's key. Ah.
I'm here.
Let's see where this leads.
Yes? Indeed.
Oh. Okay, so we just can get... Does he have a secret entrance into the cultist area? Man, I feel like an idiot for doing it. Final General Jonas. Tomorrow I become the effigy. Tomorrow I become Skane's embodiment on Eora. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip. For months we met by secret conclave to plot our landlord's demise. Alright, the quiet slave is our whetstone, our focus. Let me read this, I will be dead. I pray Skane's not abandoned, he was beating my plotting. Skane will have my body. I didn't want to just Alright. I'm gonna save in case this is going to take me just straight to their lair again, which I was already in. I probably should just quick save, but whatever. Oh, yeah. I wonder where it's going to put me in here. It'll be like closer to the end that would let me skip that entire battle that I did, which wound up not being terrible because no one died, and I was able to sell a ton of loot. Fat loot. To make sweet dough. Okay. Well, let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm on the, other side of it. Well, we're here. Let's do this. I don't care. Got a good resting bonus. Intellect, con, and might. That'll help me. I'm just gonna deal with these guys one by one. Yeah, you could just skip most of the dungeon coming this way. That's ridiculous. That's what I get, though, right? Wood beetles? Fucking beetles, man.
Brave Dalphila.
Mechanics. Sweet. Mechanics.
I'm here. Of course.
I have maxed out at 4. So I need a set.
Charge!
I don't know what this is.
Brave Dalphila.
You can just sit there. Not join the fight if you don't mind.
Charge!
If you will. Oh, there's that one. Okay.
Following your lead.
Let's do that. And then,
Aye?
My mind feels sharp as steel.
you need
On
to
your word.
that. You need to do.
That's it!
Okay.
I'm here. I shall.
Let's keep on. Let's see if there's anything. Was anything this way, or if this is just a place to keep a dude? Yeah, so that's just a wall that I can't get past, right? Yeah, let's go this way. I've already been around here. I'm right about where I was when I left, really. All things considered. There's gotta be an entrance, right? Is it here? Here we go. Okay, so it just brings me right to here. Where I kind of ignored before. And this is where I was like, can't go any further. Oh, wait. Quick saving.
I'm here.
Screw it. And then,
Yes?
need to get better at doing these things quickly. Mind control.
On your
Go
word.
back to your gun. And oops,
Hey.
stick with him.
Hmm?
Stick with that.
Hmm?
That. Okay, got this. Come on, come on. Mind control.
Yes? Charge!
Sorry, Alok. Sorry. None of these are good. So bad.
I'll see what I can find.
Yeah.
I'm soon for the wheel.
Well. It's clear now.
I'll see what I can find.
That sucks, but maybe. Let's do that fight again and not activate that trap. See, that's just. I always forget. Like when I first started playing, I was like, I'm just walk up to the chest. No, send the whole group walking near it to look for traps. To see if someone's perception gets it. Mine should, because mine's the highest, I think. Yeah, right now it's 17. Once you have everything added all together, right? Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. Wait. What are you doing? Oh shit.
Brave
Wow. Too bad. Mind control. Okay.
Silak.
Don't attack.
Huh?
What? On your word.
How may I help?
Believe.
No, it didn't. She's still like. It didn't work. Okay. Okay. That case, don't attack.
Yes?
You need to go attack. Why? That's silly.
Yes?
Attack. He took like just as much damage now in this fight. Whatever. He's still technically higher than the trap.
Hmm? I shall.
Is no one gonna notice that trap? Really?
I'm here.
You're
I
like
shall.
right freaking next to it. Is no one's perception any better? Except what it's for, right? There's some mechanics that notices traps. I thought this. Finds Bay faintly ally faintly good. Gilded Veil hero moderately good. Different village ally faintly good. This was ally faintly good. So Gilded Veil actually likes me now. Maybe it wasn't that. Was it intelligence? It's positive it was perception. This time difficulty 2 traps. Pick difficulty 2 blocks. Plus 6 trap accuracy. Seriously, okay, well.
definitely have the highest perception. Oh, she's got equal.
Yes?
Yes.
Indeed.
Okay. Well, Dare is the tankiest, and he currently hasn't taken any damage, so he's gonna go do this and deal with the consequences. Yeah. That could have been a lot
I'm
worse. Okay, we paid the firelings, but these are nice though.
And what does the flame
His endurance will come back and he'll be fine.
Hmm?
Alright.
I shall.
And this is just back where we've already been, right? We already explored in this direction. What we left is over here. Actually, wait a minute. Oh, okay. So this is how you skip things. Is this? I remember this being locked. I don't know if it's not. So yeah, there's a fight in here, and then beyond here is gonna lead into where the last area is. So we did a fight in here. There's a trap. Name error. Okay, so that would matter in combat. Which it does not currently. Because there were no enemies there because we already beat them. So that was our luck of the draw right there. This dungeon is definitely, like, number-wise, I think it's just meant to be bigger than us, but... No. Let's,
How may I help?
do this the fun way. You do that to that. Shit.
Brave Dalfilathilim.
Yeah, nice to you. Go. Okay.
Onward!
My mind
Oh,
feels
okay.
twisted.
Excellent. Good enough. Okay. We're going to. Yeah.
Yes? I shall.
Okay. Now I'm looking at detecting a trap. Let's go out here. Quick save. And then send in, at this point,
I'm here.
Axel has one. I'll send him in. Alright.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for it.
Okay. That's fine. Scale armor. Jonas. Yes.
Hmm? Indeed.
Now we're back to... Okay. These cultists.
Charge!
Brave Dalfilathilim.
Hey.
Let's get in there.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Following your lead.
It's not doing much.
Your thoughts must flow deeper,
Yeah.
indeed.
Okay.
Yes?
Okay, you guys get
What repels me?
Okay. It's a decent. Oh, there's something else in there.
Hmm?
Hello? Hello?
That worries me. That was the thing I couldn't lockpick. Now I have enough lockpicks, what's the point? If I can just go and... Oh, there's a key. Yay. List of names. Edith. Gilpin Valandra's gift. Okay. We have some dues. Okay. And that's probably gonna unlock this now, right? Now there's no enemies up here.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea.
Yeah.
Which is
That's nice.
not very.
Not wasting my lockpicks on that.
and the fire shows me something new.
Thank you. Hidden object found Axel. Yeah. So he's on perception, he's noticing things. Can you do it? Trap disarmed. How exciting. Arms. Money. Okay. It's better than nothing. So before we ignored here, because I'm pretty sure we crossed this gap and then run around. Now we have to unlock that, and that's probably going to unlock that too, which would be nice. Or otherwise, if you wanted, if you had a good enough lockpick, you could lockpick that, get the key, and then go forward. You skip most of those fights. Or if you're going around that way, you can skip most of those fights, get the key, and come through. So there's a couple ways to tackle this. I didn't do it the best way at all, but I got a lot of loot. And I will not let that be taken away from me. Money is valuable. Yeah, so that's gonna get us through here. That's quick save, because this is the final boss. We're looking okay. As usual, Durance is endangered, but on the
I'm
whole,
here.
not looking terrible. Yeah. Blood pools. You surface as you approach the blood pool, the viscous liquid churns and bubbles. You feel essence rising to the surface, reaching out to you, whispering. Someone should clean that up. Some strange power seems to be animated in blood. I'm going to hazard a guess and say that, whatever it is malevolent. Grotesque masks and pools of blood, they aren't half-hearted in their madness, are they? Place of death, we should not live here. Bubbling cauldron of Scan's hateful seed, he may be sniveling and cowardly in his ways, but he's never lacked for focus. Send your focused soul to the blood pool. Faint whispers resolve to a cacophony of voices. You imagine yourself surrounded by 100 men and women. Their naked flesh is scourged and bloody, or skinned and covered with flies. Their eyes are missing, replaced by glittering black stones. Voices crowd in unison. What's this? Are their soul come to rage and burn, or merely to watch? You may be a long time in waiting. Our work today is already finished. You're all sacrificed to Scan, weren't you? We were sacrificed to the whims and hungers of the rich and powerful. What we gave here, that was our decision. Our fury burned with us, unquenched and unfed, but hate can be fashioned into a weapon by those willing to pay the price. In life we were weak, but in death we made a choice. Choice carries power. Power for revenge. Anger channeled into a fire, bright enough to terrify the mightiest armies. Hungry enough to consume vast estates, implanted like a seed in the heart, strong enough to sway a child to murder. The schemes of the powerless must be subtle, hollowing the enemy from the inside, chewing away the foundations of a house so that it collapse on itself before any other wiser. You are the force that destroys your enemies from within. How awful. That must be satisfying. Hope it's worth it. You're the one stuck in the blood pool. How awful. The Animancer, he draws our essence into a mind where it can find traction. We burrow deeper and deeper until we've corroded every instinct of restraint and mercy becomes our vessel for revenge. It's a shame there's nothing in you we can use. Hold, I would know what you've done here. Rapmisters in the metal cage has emerged in the center. Wait, let me ask you more about this place. Time Crescent is Overwatcher. The blood pool is... His arms are covered from the wrist to the elbow. Oh wait.
Margren's fire casts light in dark places. Now this I haven't seen before. Grave Dalfilathilim.
Ah, that was not fun. Okay.
How may I help?
Anyways.
Yes?
Margren's fire casts light in dark places.
Kinda wish I discovered her in this and then gone back to the dude and had a good time like that. Just wanna make sure there's no traps. Okay, quick save. Crypt Master's Key and Final Jones. Again. It's the same thing again. Temple Fanatic. Let's go in here first. Ouch! No one got hit. So we're good.
And what does the flame reveal?
I keep quick saving because we keep narrowly missing the lightning, and it's good.
Easy now.
Twice now.
Indeed.
Third time's the charm. Maybe.
Charge!
Brave thou Philos.
There's a big guy. Guard.
How may I help?
Do that.
Your thoughts must flow
You can
deeply
do
indeed.
That. Do that.
Following your lead.
Yes. Shit. There goes chain lightning. There they lost chain lightning, and there goes Kana to trap. Wait. Fucking chain lightning, man. Let's do this.
Yes?
Who are you fighting? Why are you fighting him? You can do that, and then yeah, you can stick with you do that. Go, fight. Oh, fine. You did. Alright. Heal.
What?
Bolt. Just
Your
stop.
thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
You can have some of that.
Huh?
And some of this.
My thoughts are dulled.
Not even slowing us down.
I'm here.
Die on the ground. Alone. It's sad. Alright.
The better part of valor.
That's all standard stuff.
Indeed.
Okay, there's clearly stuff over here, and that's going to be the way to the next important thing. So let's go this way. Quick save because we lived and we're not dead yet. Alot's not doing good though. I always have 4 camps now. I don't want to do another camp in here. I feel like it's wasteful, but if I like get to a boss and it's too
Brave
hard,
thou
then I can
Philos.
easier. Guys, yeah. Man. Positioning's hard.
On your word.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
How may I help?
That's better.
Your thoughts must flow deeply.
So they're smart. They won't
indeed.
let you use this because then you're just going to be ridiculous. Start doing that
Yes.
before the combat starts, and then, you know,
What?
and then you have a grand old time.
On your word.
I'm here.
Brave thou Philos.
Hey.
Why don't you just like go over? Okay, whatever. Doesn't
Yes?
matter.
Keeping an eye out. I'm here.
Oh, let's
I'm here.
get everyone
Of
out
course.
so I can send Axel
I'm
to
here.
investigate
Of course.
whatever the closest like investigation. Alright, that's close it's gonna get. Trick save. He's got the best everything right now. Shadows. Plus some stealth. Okay. So yeah, that's gonna go that. Those, and then that.
Hmm? I'll see what I can find.
Alright. Now go over here. Alright, well, that's not looking great, but I think we can make it. Quick save. Okay, so always quick save. Flat.
Hello.
Unlock.
Hello.
And open. And then conflicts. We're sneaking in, we're super stealthy, right? Large, bull-necked man in a hood helps a young elven woman down from a glass chamber, handed a dizzying array of cables and machinery, his skin and clothing glistening with fresh blood.
You may feel a little lightheaded for the
Ayless.
next hour or two, but that will pass. Have a meal and get some sleep when you return to town. The transfusion. The transfusion will be smoothest if you relax and rest. The implanted essence already has a hold on your mind, so fighting it will be useless. And I hope our new visitor does not complicate matters overly.
Filled our mind with essence from that strange blood pool, didn't you?
And that would make you a fellow animancer. Or something more. Either way, this is about something larger than us both.
Is it?
I don't expect you to understand what I'm doing. Neither the rituals of Scan nor the labors of animancy meet with much approval in polite society. But unsightliness reminds polite society that there are limits. When no one pays attention to the excesses and debaucheries of a lord, you give them something they can't look away from.
He said he was taken to Elma's rest, Ina's rest, trying to suit her. A few pieces of his story didn't add up.
Did a bit of digging, did you?
Did.
That's more than can be said for most. Lord Heron's been telling everyone she's his daughter. He brought her all the way out here just to avoid anyone who might know differently. She's his niece, and she's carrying his child.
Well, shit. One flesh and blood, that's the vilest thing I've ever heard of. I'm serious, that's horrible. I'll kill that once myself. That's horrible.
It is the product of a corrupt and degenerate system of nobility. This is all to ensure that some drop
I feel kind of bad I killed all
some
those cultists.
mote of his essence
their stuff was so
cleaves
valuable.
to his fortune long after he's dust in the ground. Heron's own wives delivered nothing but hollowborn. Now he's got no heir, and his sister's child, Elise, is reaching the age to marry. Without progeny of his own, Heron's legacy would pass to her issue.
True.
So, he found a way to continue his own noble line by putting his child in this girl, his own niece. And yet, no one did.
Told me.
Not that innkeeper who wasn't above taking his lordship's coin. Not Heron's attendants who must have known. Not even his wife, the poor girl's aunt. Depravity like this doesn't happen, but that people allow it. This is the truth that decent folk don't want to see.
This is a tough quest.
Sometimes you need excess to
I don't want to
fight
fight
men
them,
like Heron.
but
This isn't just about Heron or the girl.
yeah,
It's about the corrupting influences of power and wealth. How people of privilege, people like Heron, are so often insulated from the consequences of their actions. The charged essence of dozens of maltreated slaves and underlings is already taking root in her mind.
oh,
Once it's
That's not
established, it'll
good.
drive her to murder her uncle, her aunt, and anyone foolish
no,
enough to get
they'll
in her
think
way.
she's crazy.
People won't be able to look away from Heron's sins.
They'll
then.
think she's crazy and they won't understand. He'll be a victim. You don't make him a victim. It's a scam to go to such lengths to avoid confrontation. How will this lord learn if he's not directly punished? Break this lord's body, bestow on him 100 red gifts, let him know why he must suffer. Only then do you correct the problem.
I do not wish to destroy Nestor Heron. I wish to end his entire rotten line. His name will become a curse among strangers. The deeds of his house will be eclipsed by his ruin. Foes will hear his name and shudder with pity. And any relatives who should survive him will abandon their fortunes just to rid themselves of the association.
This isn't gonna work. I agree. He needs to be daunted, but this isn't gonna work. Do not let this girl and her child become fodder for revenge. Let me touch her mind. I can free her from this snare as well as the members that hold her captive. Do it. Thank you, watching. She's last, her energy is spent. The strain throbs in her mind. The other eyes closed when the opening of her question is blank. She takes in the scene before her, you, Lyman, and machinery in this strange dark room. Her confusion turns to fear. She lets out a choke.
Kill them. All of them. If she can't destroy Heron, then we can destroy...
Wait. Okay. Cultist, one, and... Alright. Step one. Deal with him.
I'm here.
You deal with that.
Hey.
You deal with that.
What?
Him.
Yes?
You shoot that guy.
Hi?
You're gonna shoot... Fire that at him. Wow.
What?
Hmm? Hey,
On your word.
Manage here. Go.
boy.
Oh shit, he knocked me down. Fuck.
Hey,
Fuck. Who are you up against? Against him? Okay. You
Following your lead.
switch to sword and deal with that guy.
how may I help?
Yeah. Go with that. That's low health. That's out.
On your word.
I can't summon him because that will get rid of the giant beetle, which is a good sign.
hey.
Francis! We just need to team up. Alright. Yeah, now go around and get to him that way. That's fine. We got him. She's safe. Young woman blinks and takes a few steps back. Stay away, I don't know what happened here. I rescued you. You wandered into a trap. Scanite cultist killed you. Wandered into a trap. Ooh. Haley has wings. I can hardly remember a thing. No, my name is Alis. Alir, the opening notes of the False Knight. The reason you forgot, Alis, it's best not to remember some things. You're a young noble taken advantage by unscrupulous relatives. Yes. I also know I can't go back to the village, although I don't remember why. I certainly won't stay here. Free to go wherever you want, Alis. Find the road and keep going. There's a temple on the edge of town. I'm sure the clergy will help you find someplace safe. You should find your way to a big city, New Hamar perhaps, or even the Valiant Republics. Somewhere with plenty of opportunities. It's good advice. I won't look back. Okay. I hope that will help, sir. Yeah, that's the best option here. So everyone's alive. No one's dead. Exceptional Morning Star. I'm going to take a look at that. Arquebus is just another heavy gun, right? Yeah. The big crown, it's not the... Oh, what is this? That seems like something we can use, maybe. Some money, everything else can go there.
Yes?
Hello.
Alright.
Hello.
Check this first view. This is... yeah. It's same damage as the Hero Stop. It's got a better interrupt. That might be a reason to use it. Crush versus Deflection. Doesn't have DR reduction though. Yeah, the DR bypass thing makes that more worth it. But I'll keep that in mind for him. I can have that. Use these as going to be scrolls. I see I'm far more likely to use those in the midst of combat. I didn't want you to have that. I don't know why you do. What, that should be it. There wasn't any armor that was, like, good, so... Alright, keep on sneaking. It's key. Oh. You like daggers. Honest notebook. Looping scribbles are difficult to read, but as you flip through the pages, you can make out several passages. Near the beginning, you read, "It will be a suitable place for my experiments. There's an abundance of space, and more importantly, the locals are content to ignore it. I should probably skip several pages. Willing volunteers. The legacy has brought many grievances to the surface, and capturing the essence is primarily a matter of timing. Ritual of the effigy serves as a good template. Scan the middle of the book. died and their essence evaporated. Next time I'll have to try a smaller concentration 382. Noble from Defiance Bay. Results are mostly consistent across the other subject. And the method and only participants advantage. This is interesting. So he was... Yes, he does dislike the nobles. That was screwed up. But also... He's just kind of a crazy asshole scientist man. Rest. Quick save. Because this could... If this is a trap, this could, like, murder people. Straight up dead. Just regular fine spear. And yeah. And then we get fun little secret layout. I thought that looked weird, at least we could see that. Alright. Let's head back to the village from that way. Actually, wait. Let me... Map. Okay. I think we did actually explore everywhere. So we cleared this dungeon out. Good work, team. Let's go... Oh, wait. There's something in my stronghold. What is it? Is it just that? Must have been... Oh, I think it was the hireling payday that I didn't ever, like, deal with. Now we have more stuff to sell. Let's go to the inn. Sleep. Because I'll probably get attacked by Heron when I go talk to him. Because I'm going to go talk to him. I should be able to sleep first, then talk to him. Hopefully I'm able to do stuff that, like, gets him arrested and proves that he's a bad guy, but... Worst case scenario, no one really cares or listens to me, and he just attacks me and we fight in the middle of the inn, and then they're like, well, we didn't like him, so good job killing him. And we'll just be like, okay, thanks. Glad we solved that in the most violent and annoying way possible. Instead of, you know, justice and goodness and things. Who wants that, right? Anyway, so sleep because he has a bunch of guards, and we are not in the best condition right now. But we did okay. I think if I had told Grieving Mother no, I might have been able to try and solve it another way, but I liked just being able to free the girl. That, to me, was kind of the most important thing, and that's good. She's freed, and that matters. Oh, he's gone. He's just gone, isn't he?
Hello!
Right into... Yeah.
Hail, traveler!
That's silly. But I can still, after beating it because I haven't finished it, I'm just gonna do a regular one. I don't think I need the stat boost anymore. Those were helpful, I imagine. Constitution probably, most of all, just to give us a little bit of an edge. Heron did the Dracogen Inn. So he's here. Is he? Heron's resting upstairs. See, this is what I want. I want to oust him completely and let everyone know this fucker did this thing. We ain't gonna be okay with that. Right? And then the answer's no.
What are you doing up here? Unless... Have you news of my daughter? I've got to get her out of this wretched village.
I found Alis.
My daughter? Is she safe?
I'll let her go.
That can't be. What happened?
I know exactly what I discovered. Actually, what you did. You can't get to her now, and that's what matters. Tell everyone what a monster you are.
Even if it were true, who would believe you?
I'm an honest man with a good reputation.
Take this, and let's put this unpleasantness behind us.
I'm travel fast, certainly faster than caravans. Do you really want to take that chance? Extraordinary positive.
Very well. Now, I really must get back on the road.
What? That is not what I wanted to do. I didn't want that, so let's reload. Let's do that conversation again, because I don't think I entirely got what was going on there. That option wasn't clear. It didn't tell me it was going to be negative with Defiance Bay. Why? Why? I don't get it.
Indeed.
Okay.
What
Yes,
are you doing,
found her.
my daughter?
Here, go.
It can't be. She's...
Exactly what I
I don't
discovered.
know what you're referring. Take this, and let's put this unpleasantness behind us.
I don't know, might. I guess this is all I can do. Why did...
Very well.
I guess that's what I don't understand these options. Why does that a negative? What did I... Okay, I'm gonna read the quest. But A-list Heron has disappeared. Okay, da-da-da-da. That's it. Whatever. Am I still decent in Defiance? Still an ally. Now I'm Deerford Village and Gilded Vale. I'm a hero. Defiance Bay, I'm just an ally. Maybe it's because he's a noble. But he's not from here. I don't get it. I wasn't going to kill him. I'm not aggressive. I don't know. I don't actually understand what that option is all about. So can I go talk to you?
Good day, stranger.
No. Now I can hire level 5. But I think we're level 6, aren't we? Yeah, so you only have a higher one below you. We're really close to leveling up, which is exciting. I don't know. Whatever. I picked a diplomatic option. I picked an option that used my resolve. I wasn't just going to tell him to go. Maybe he paid me more because I don't know. I don't know. I actually don't know what that option entails. So what did he pay me? Let me look at that. Doesn't say. Experience, okay, then 1,200 copper. Alright, let's look at the quests now. Go talk back to Lady Webb, now that we have Leaden Keys, activities, more knowledge. That, I just need to travel with her. That is in Defiance Bay. That, I need to find this cave. Searing Falls is where I need to get to, and we learned that is down here. So I can get there from the south here, so I can do that quest. That's a good thing to do. So let's do that as well. That's what the dream in... What was this? Dream in Memory? So there's a faith. Here's a pentagram. I haven't been able to do that. And then, the Parable of Whale is what confuses me. Abandoned Farm on the path of Deerford. I've not been able to find anything resembling an abandoned farm in Deerford. Or anywhere near Deerford. Goodness. Lower than here. It's weird. I'm gonna say, let's go to Wooden Plains. So I can unlock the way to Searing Falls, and maybe I'll figure out what this farm business is. This might have been one of the areas that I didn't fully explore, because it was like kicking my ass at the time, but I don't think so. Maybe. I thought I at least explored it decently. I don't know. I'm gonna figure that out. Excuse me, again. So let's see. So yeah, this is... okay. Okay, so I did explore it, but not super heavily. Alright. Still good. I'm not even bothered. I think we're gonna be fine if not that. Maybe not. Who knows?
Of course. Let's keep
The real
quiet.
reason to sneak is to look for traps and secrets. I mean, yeah, sneaking up enemies is nice, but it's almost always going to be impossible to do.
Onward!
Any notable sneaking that helps you in some
Yes?
special way.
I'm here.
On your
should trick you
word.
back to that.
I'll see what I can find.
Something up here. Just a plant. See if this is a separate exit. No. Just leads to that gorge. He's down there, so not even how that works. Fast mode's good for stuff like this. I'm just gonna finish clearing out this area and see what's going on. There's tombs you can look at.
Brave thou Philan,
How may I help?
on your word. Yes? What?
What's that?
I'm here.
Hello? Hello?
No. Just gotta keep checking, because, you know, like, it's important. Alright, let's go into Alright. Let's start hanging out here.
Brave thou Philan,
I'm here.
yes?
How may I help?
This one.
Onward!
And what does the flame reveal?
This will unlock. Really? That's not the unlock for Searing Falls? What does it unlock? Nothing? That's really lame. This is another one that I have to go do. Okay. Let's figure out what the hell's going on. Let's go up here. See what this is about. Okay.
light, flame, and sound.
There were enemies this way the last time, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, these guys.
Brave
There's only one this way. Okay, there they are. It's like, oh, there's more.
How may I help? Thick worth some rough.
Yes?
That's not helpful.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Yes?
This isn't working!
Let's do that.
Following your lead.
Your thoughts must flow
And
I'm here.
This isn't working!
installs complete. Take that.
Yes?
Dragons.
I shall.
Good job showing up.
Yes?
Right. When
Of
I
course.
need to. Anyways,
Let's keep quiet.
let's check that out. Alright, merchant installs are done. Let's do the Bailey next, because that's how I started getting some. That's needed for several upgrades, so it's a good thing to do. Okay, does this take me to place? There we go. So I unlocks that. No, I did the game just. That was weird. I can't see the game's icon on my thing anymore. That was bizarre. I don't actually know what just happened. Something strange. Probably some Windows 8 bullshit that I accidentally did. Oh! Is this the abandoned farm? Bet this is the abandoned farm. Who are you? Oh, she went around. Oh god! Oh god!
Your thoughts must
Hey guys,
flow deeply indeed.
let's have a grand old time. First of all, bat. Second of all, how about a bear?
On your word.
One of those.
Hey,
Yes?
You
What?
can just toss down like a, one of those. Okay?
Thick worth some rough.
No, you just go back there. No, what are you doing? This is bizarre. Okay.
How may I help?
Okay. That took care of that. Everyone's pretty much fine. Arquebus. Still having a good time. So just regular weapons. Sun-touch mail. Thing. You can look at that because it's only a lockpick. Regular armor. That's nice. And the rest of that, yeah. As you take the scroll, you hear a voice. You have found it. Now lose it again. The hierarch has grown to ask me to bring this back. Would you appease a dwarf or a god? You think this theft was an accident? My relics were never meant to stay in one place for long. They're meant to be lost and found. It's the search that gives a thing value. Take it to Black Meadow. Find the drake that faces east and bury it beneath its skull. Oh. Well. Sunbeam. What does Sunbeam do? Not like tell me. Wait, so give him Sunbeam as like a ability. Disease. So like, he'll lose. I think I'll just keep him that exceptional weather. It seems more likely that that's gonna be good for him. I wanna screw with some of these people. Some armor colors, I don't like them. Well, some of them. I like his. Yeah, that's just not very good. I'm gonna keep that for now. That's not gonna do anything. That, okay. I'm really not used to that. Yeah. Ivan's Grimoire. looking... That could be fun. Fleet feet. Yeah, it could be fun. I don't really know what's going on here, so let's go this way.
Indeed.
Okay. So this was the event this time. That makes almost sense. So I know where Black Meadow is. I haven't been there. I can get there. Oh, no, I have been there. It's the Esternwood that I haven't been to? Yeah. So that's actually a place I haven't been to. I can go to. I should go explore there at some point. But I have to do this as well for a quest. I need to give this to Grimda in order to... But they worship Whale. I'm going to do as he says. Worst case scenario, I'd have to sneak in and steal that scroll. I want to do that right now. Actually, first, on the way, let's go to Cade Newland's sleep, because people are dying again, as always. I also want to go check out these merchants, see if they sell anything good. I don't think they will yet, maybe, but if they scale to me, they might be selling at least some fine, maybe some exceptional stuff. That would be nice. If there's exceptional stuff on sale, then I would start getting some stuff, because I don't think I have. I have a bit, but not stuff for everyone. I would like some more. So, what was, like, yes, he has an exceptional breastplate, which is nice. He's got exceptional leather. He's just wearing fine. He's wearing fine. She's wearing exceptional hide, and he's wearing exceptional hide. Those two have exceptional hide, which is nice. And then they're both wearing fine armor, and then weapon-wise, that's only fine. That's only fine. That's exceptional. That's only fine. He still doesn't have anything better than his staff, just by the nature of his staff being his staff. Wait, is that? That's not even fine or exceptional. That's fine. That's fine. Fine, and fine, and then fine, and fine. Okay. Let's, Craft Hall. Yes, Craft Hall is where the arm. So wait, let me look at something. This merchant. Where was that? Merchant stalls. It's in a Great Hall. Okay, so that's in the Great Hall. And then the Craft Hall is over here, which is where it's specifically for weapons and armor. And the regular merchant is just for, like, goods. So I'll go there next. Oh, I leveled up. I didn't notice. Well, some people leveled up. So we're starting the level up train. Okay, skills. I feel like using all of my points to upgrade that. I could do athletics and survival both instead. That makes sense to me. Then paladin abilities. Inspiring Triumph. Inspires all allies in the vicinity, and the paladin downs an enemy by a temporary bonus to defenses. It's not bad. Liberating Exhortation. Commands an ally to summon all their strength in order to temporarily ignore existing hostile effects. The effects will resume once it ends. Yeah. I want the others also for accuracy, I think. It's just better. Marching an enemy is the focus of the Paladin's Righteous Fury, granting accuracy and damage bonus against the target until the combat ends. 3 per rest. These are these mostly per rest? That's a modal. 2 per encounter. It's passive. That's a 3 per rest. That's pretty good. Prive the Unworthy. That's out all active beneficial effects on a single foe. 2 per rest. It's endurance. Reviving Exhortation. Ah! Okay. I think 1 per encounter. I think he needs that. People go down too often. I think that's going to be a useful ability. And then Ed-Air. Happy Fighter. So you're going to keep 8 points right now. I save some. I think I would want to do a little bit of stealth and survival. Yeah. And then fighter ability, vigorous defense. Goes for a short time, 1 per encounter. It's an active ability. Surface to endure even bulky, going the recovery penalty significantly. Ah, that is the nice thing about being a fighter. As a paladin, I won't be getting that. That I appreciate. That I'm probably going to get for him because he's wearing pretty good armor, and that would be helpful. I gave him the one, I didn't give him the specialization that it's unbending. Generate % of endurance loss from an attack. We progressed. Okay. That's just passive? Okay. Since they're training, raising accuracy for a short amount of time, 1 per encounter. Guardian stance. Clear out. Sweeps the fighters with melee weapon, a large arc, knocking enemies prone to progress. I think I want to give him this though, just to make my attack a little bit faster, which is nicer. Alright. Let's go into the store. I want to see what the craft hall is like. Then to the Great Hall, and then I'll go to the inn, and then I think I'll take a break and come back and do more stuff afterwards. Because we've gone for a little bit. Sounds good. That's what I mean. Alright. Craft shop.
Welcome.
Let me see what you have. Basically, they have find everything, which is nice. So I can upgrade anyone who's not using a find thing. Because they find arquebus versus a find. So that's what I do. Okay. I hate not being able to compare it to, like, other people's weapons that they're currently wielding. So let's see. Fine plate armor. $14.50. I think I'm. It's not gonna tell me like what I'm using because it's silly. I would like to be able to compare. That's something. Oh, compare. Okay. It's got better DR for the most part. Recovery speed is okay, so it is higher than my exceptional breastplate. Overall, it is less DR, but okay, that makes sense. All right, so that's okay. So this, let's see. Let's say I go to compare. Oh wait, so how do I decide who's being compared with? Do I like touch him? Okay, yeah. So like yeah, let's compare these. Shoot out 6 projectiles, each of which does that much damage. This one just shoots out 1 that does that much damage. Actually, let's compare this to a regular blunderbuss. Yeah, so it's just a bit better. Well, it's not flying, which is interesting. Curious. What out here? Let's compare like a quarterstaff to his. It's got doing slightly more damage. Doesn't have the burn damage, which I think is what is good for him. I think that's pretty much it, right? Find large shields. See, that's that. Okay. So it's all right. So wait a minute. Oh. So regular large shield also just has 16 deflection, remember? I think so. Fine large shield. So adding +4 and not giving it to us there? So that's not usually how these things work, I think. Plot. If I went there, if I hover over to 16. So regular large shield just... I don't know. I don't think so. 12, 8. Yeah. Curious. Curious or incurious. Anything related to that note? No. Alright, so he does fine stuff. My hope is that in like 2 or 3 levels he starts selling exceptional stuff, because then I can just make sure that everyone's like where they need to be, pretty much. Okay, let's go to the Great Hall. I'm gonna look at the regular merchant, and then we see if there's anything else. Check the treasury, I think, because there should be some stuff there now. And then go, and then I'll take a break, and in between I'll sleep at the inn, do other stuff, and then I'll come back before we do any real questing or whatever. Glad I scored fast mode, it's making this a lot more convenient. Anyway. Let's see here. Where's the merchant's hall? In this place, once it loads. there's this in here. General goods.
Good day
merchants.
to you.
New blade, maybe an axe. Your weapons? Really? Do they have like regular weapons? Why can't I scroll? That's it. That's all he has. Why do you talk about weapons? So he just has these? That's it? Okay. Well, while I'm here, actually. You know what? I will waste your time. I'll not waste your time with my trading. I'll do the trading off screen, because that's just a waste. Yeah, so that's still finishing. Turn are we on? On turn 22, so she's almost done with that. That is finishing a day and 6 hours, so some questing will get that done. Now we start getting the upgrades that are going to make the inn better. Slowly but surely. We are turning this place back into a place of repute. Also, at some point, I'm going to have to start thinking about digging into that endless dungeon beneath this mansion, because Kana's quest is there, and also I just want to do it. And it's probably ridiculously good loot. You know how I feel about fat loot. It's fat, and it's looty. That's not how I feel at all. I'm going to end that before it gets weird. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in a little while. Or whenever you watch this, if you're watching it on YouTube or something. Bye!